Surah Al-Anbiya, which translates to the prophets, in English, is the 21st chapter of the Qur'an. This surah addresses various themes related to the stories of various prophets and their communities, the concept of prophethood, the consequences of disbelief, and the importance of faith and submission to Allah. Here is a brief tafseer, interpretation, of some key themes and verses in Surah Al-Anbiya. 1. The role of prophets. Surah Al-Anbiya underscores the role of prophets as chosen messengers of Allah who are assigned the task of delivering His guidance to humanity. It emphasizes the importance of following and obeying the prophets sent by Allah. 2. The consequences of disbelief. The surah warns about the consequences of disbelief and disobedience to Allah. It mentions the fates of nations and individuals who rejected the guidance of God and faced divine punishment. 3. The stories of various prophets. Surah Al-Anbiya narrates the stories of several prophets, including Noah, Abraham, David, Dawud, Solomon, Suleiman, Job, Ayub, Jonah, Yunus, and others. These stories serve as lessons in faith, patience, and the consequences of rejecting the message of God. 4. Monotheism, Tawheed. Throughout the surah, there is a call to monotheism, Tawheed, emphasizing the oneness of Allah and the rejection of polytheism and idol worship. It calls upon people to worship Allah alone. 5. The power and wisdom of Allah. Surah Al-Anbiya highlights the power and wisdom of Allah. It emphasizes that all events, including those in the heavens and the earth, are under Allah's control and will. 6. Mercy and forgiveness. The surah underscores Allah's mercy and willingness to forgive those who turn to Him in repentance. It encourages believers to seek Allah's forgiveness and to humble themselves before Him. 7. Lessons from the past. Surah Al-Anbiya presents the stories of past prophets and their interactions with their communities as lessons for the present and future. It encourages reflection on the consequences of disbelief and the rewards of faith and righteousness. 8. The importance of faith and submission. Surah Al-Anbiya emphasizes the importance of faith, Iman, and submission, Islam, to Allah. It encourages believers to trust in Allah's plan and rely on Him in times of difficulty. 9. The Day of Judgment. The surah describes the Day of Judgment and the accountability of all individuals for their deeds. It underscores the importance of righteous actions and faith in the hereafter. In summary, Surah Al-Anbiya contains themes related to the stories of various prophets, the concept of prophethood, monotheism, the consequences of disbelief, and the importance of faith and submission to Allah. It serves as a reminder of the significance of obeying Allah's guidance and trusting in His plan, as demonstrated through the examples of various prophets and their communities.